what you can expect from this strategy. Now that you understand a lot of it, we're going to talk about the tools that will tell you your progress. You want to stick with it for 3 to 6 months before you start losing hope. I'll show you a couple of examples. It is a slow rise, but once it starts going up, that steepness can get pretty dramatic to allow you to actually be like excited to keep, all right, let me create some more blogs, let me increase my schedule, let me, then you may start doing it and then you're like, how do I keep up with this? So really try and plan your schedule to create the consistency instead of jump in. I've had some people use YouTube as that way to increase their traffic, but they post all their videos on the same day. I said, if only we could go back in time and schedule those out 1 a week for the next 3 months, it'd be perfect, but didn't know that the schedule and the consistency was a huge piece of what Google wants. So where do you rank? Without searching for yourself or your competitors on Google and not clicking those options and keep getting new variations of those options, we're going to use Search Console. Free tool. All the tools I've talked about today are free. This will actually index your website with Google so it knows that you exist, check all of your pages, and you'll be able to bring it to their attention when you have a new one or remove one when you've removed a page. If you do remove pages, you want to let Google know to not index it anymore. Because if they show a 404, it actually damages your SEO. So dead pages can be redirected, or we can just say, hey, Google, there's no page here, don't keep using it. So this platform is very easy to use. I'm going to show you how to get to it. So with this, a code, just like analytics, is added to your website. It starts tracking how much your website is being shown as an impression and clicked for any of the different keywords. So this is the last 16 months for this client. I think it's right about here that I started doing some SEO. It's a little up and down. So you can see that it may have consistency, may not. Get some pages cleaned up, may not. What we've started doing is actually creating new pages for different locations that he's opening, cleaning up all the pages that don't have anything. And I honestly love working with people that don't have SEO set up, because now we're down in the mud. We can only go up. We can only see improvements because now we're giving people what they want. And that's what we're starting to see in just 3 months. Now to actually look at the position over here. So these are the different keywords that they're ranking for. Obviously their name is going to be the first one. Impressions is how many times it's being seen. Clicks, how many clicks. Our position is right here. This is an average. What we want is 10 or under. 10 or under is the first page. Like we already said, there's no real first page anymore, but there's 10 results on page 1, page 2, we go into 20s. Get it. So for these, we're doing pretty good. But what I want to do is look at how many times I'm getting seen, but not that many clicks. So there's opportunity, but I'm not getting them. And the reason is my position is simply too high to get that person to click. So the impression doesn't mean that someone actually saw your listing. It means that Google had it in the list. They didn't get to it, they didn't scroll there, doesn't matter, you're still in the list. The click, someone actually went to your website. So for some of these, not too bad. I've seen some where, they're in like the 90s or 70s, really far down. What we want to do is prioritize which keyword has a lot of searches, little clicks, but a high position. Grout cleaner. Write a page specifically about that, optimize that specific keyword on the website, write a blog, video, anything about that. So this is where you 2-3 months into your SEO, come here. What am I ranking for well? What am I not ranking for well? Where is there potential, but I'm not getting it? And then also give yourself the credit, wow, I'm getting a lot here, a lot of clicks in position 14. Interesting. He also just said he doesn't want to advertise for that much longer. So that fits into his strategy. He's, all right, who cares? So that gives you a better place to focus because you can actually associate the numbers with why and what you should be looking at.
So this is called Search Console.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. It requires a verification link or code to be put on the back end of your website. Once it is, it starts gathering from there, and all this info is collected. You can simply drop in a link you want Google to know about, and index it there. If you want to remove one, remove it there. Very easy platform that you can go and just click around, and you'll find what you need. In my new course, I'll be going into deep end of this, but there's still just kind of like data points. It's not much that you can be doing besides just indexing or removing. It's just a data count. So this is an insurance agency. I started in October, right around there, with their SEO strategy. They had nothing, but we are seeing at least an increase. And I know that they had a lot of craze going on in their industry with rates being too high. And so this is where the opportunity of blog posts answering those questions were really helpful. So here's a 60, 70 senior auto insurance. I mean, car insurance is higher, ranking the same. The difference between auto insurance and car insurance, really using that market trends to decide, I think car insurance actually got searched more often. I think for the specifics of senior citizens, their audience may not be here. They may not be on Google. So that's the approach of, are these keywords being searched by senior citizens or by their children or by someone that's supporting them, whatever the scenario is. So that's where these are ranked not well. We'd also want to talk about what's the strategy for this audience before we start making adjustments to our website.